It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 4 in Carlsbad. What a day it has been. I ran out of plants. I think that is probably a first for me. So I just got back from Waterwise Botanicals where I picked up a bunch more plants in Hannah's truck. I've also got some things at home tomorrow that I can curate and bring. But, you know, we just wanted to blow this installation out. And we just have some, there's just a few areas that need some fluffing up. So the majority of the planting, 95% of it is complete. We are beginning the irrigation, converting all of this beautiful landscape to subterranean drip. For example, I've got a really nice agave that came out of a yard in Orange County that I've been holding on to that will go right up there in between these two Portulacaria afras. Still want to do a little work in here. Little light in here, but man, oh man, oh man, I have one of you asked how many plants did we use on this installation, and I will add them up and let you know tomorrow in the grand reveal. Hundreds, but I have no idea. So, we've got this incredible shade area completed. Kevin did this. It's just butter. It's so gorgeous. And it's really easy to water these little bromeliads with micro sprays. Some of you ask about that. We're concerned about their compatibility with succulents. And you were right. As long as the soil drains, you're fine. That's really the key, because whether you are artificially watering the way we have to here with irrigation or whether you're experiencing rainfall, still, drainage is important. So as you know, we do a lot of amending with topsoil before we even start an installation. So we've never had a problem with plants getting too wet while we're supporting bromeliads. Someone else asks about mosquitoes that might find the water in the little cups. I haven't had that come up, haven't had that issue to deal with, so perhaps one of you could address that if you have had an issue with mosquitoes in your bromeliad cups. How many people can say that? How many people in this world can be at a cocktail party and say, yeah, those darn mosquitoes in my bromeliad cups, I just don't know what to do. But let me know if it's been an issue. Someone else asked about ants in container gardens. How do you control ants that like to live in your containers? And again, I haven't had a problem with ants in my containers, but I feel your pain because the planting cans that we take our plants out of from the nursery sometimes are infested with ants. Yuck. So I would say, again, if this is something that someone can speak to, please do in the comments, because I don't know what to tell you. Oh, what is Mel doing? Are you burying lines, Mel? Mel is burying lines. This is sexy, isn't it? Yeah. But there's nothing worse than exposed irrigation tubing, am I right? So we take the landscape staples, or in this case, a piece of rubble, and set it on top, secure it down so the line doesn't pop back up. Then, as you know, we will be putting top dressing rock on top of this. And our very, very ambitious client has gone and purchased a beautiful pot for the pillar. I love that. Congratulations. That is beautiful, Lila. Perfect. Yeah. So we'll have to see about what's going to go in that. This is a fun combo. I've got Aloe Blue Elf against the salmon-colored Millii. We've got, is that T-Rex or Distans, Al?
Distans.
Aloe Distans. What did I call you?
Al.
Oh, I called you Alex. Well, Alex planted it, so, and a little striata there. I did take the pups off of the striata because I like this plant better as a solo as opposed to a multi. So here you can see that we have irrigation line that's still exposed, and you can see the staple. So we just have to come back around and bury that with some soil. That's all that needs done. We will also be trenching along here so that our pebbles don't come off, or our top dressing rock, which I'm still not 100% sure what I'm going to do here. I have so many choices. So I'll decide that tonight. This is looking good. I really like that mangave right there. I think I may be done here with plants. I feel like this is still a little light, and we could definitely come off of those aeoniums and come around that rock and down and through and around the aloe ferox. Up top side where the Pilosoceras pot is also light, as is this area between the palms. That still needs, I'll bring another big agave specimen to plant in there. And Hannah and Cullen absolutely blew out the dry stream, didn't they? Look at the planting around that. Wow, 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 wow. Love, love, love what they did with those plants. And we found a home for our third barrel cactus. This is the entry into the courtyard, into their home. So I thought the barrel would be better here rather than lost over there by the Dracaena Draco. So, you know, as you can see, we still, you know, it's really light here too. Need more plant material in this area.
Can I show the top dressing?
The top dressing. Oh yes, Alex decked out the pots with some glass. I have some tumbled glass and some fire glass. Oh man, so pretty. Just a little bling. And the aloe plicatillus is also decked out in some fire glass. Just love the bling. That, remember yesterday I said, you don't judge. You know, some of you are gonna like it, some of you think it's disco, but we happen to love it here at this place, so we're sticking with it. This area under this palm still needs a lot of plant material installed. So yeah, say what, Han? Yeah, Hannah says we have our work cut out for us tomorrow, and she's not kidding. But it's good. The top dressing isn't going to take that long because we've got it planted so densely. There's not going to be much room to put any top dressing down. Hardly any dirt is even showing. But yeah, so Greg's new lights look really pretty. So much better than the ones that were here that were so dated and faded. I don't know where he is. Does anybody know where he got these? I think he got them at Site One, yeah, which is a contractor supply center here in San Diego. So, you know, tomorrow is the grand reveal, so be sure and tune in. I'm going to have Hannah go around and get some close-ups for you of all of these fantastic vignettes. Look forward to your questions, comments, any of you that can address those really valid issues that came up in yesterday's video that I mentioned at the beginning. I appreciate you so much. You are all such a wealth of information, and together I think we've pretty much got it going on. This has been Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity, reporting from Carlsbad on day 4 with your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.